So who is Hassan Rouhani, the new president of Iran? We know he's a cleric, a moderate, and a multilingual, speaking English, German, French, Russian, and Arabic. He presents himself as a voice of reason. He has taken swipes at the Bazai, the Islamist morality police who go around asking women to veil up. He's spoken about releasing political prisoners and lifting internet censorship. And finally, he's been educated in the West, in Glasgow to be precise, and is very proud of it. Jane Wan has called upon some of our experts to share with us their thoughts of what is going to happen next in Iran and what they think of the new president-elect. Many things have been said about the 64-year-old new president of Iran, but not a lot has been said about what he really stands for.
Rouhani is not opposed to the regime. Quite the opposite is the case. He is an integral part of this regime. He was a supporter of Khomeini way back when, in 1979. Although he aligned himself with the reformist agenda, he's not really a reformist himself. In other words, he's accepted the reformist tenets, and he's talking about those, and he wants to make real changes internally, but he's just part and parcel of this regime.
The nuclear issue is by far the most burning issue for the West. Could it be that Israel has lost the momentum to attack Iran by itself, with all the talk about it from Jerusalem?
Iran's guiding principle for dealing with the West is pushing its program forward as fast as it can, but paying the minimum cost that it can. They've been engaged in negotiations to show the cooperative face and to ward off some of the harsher consequences. So lower costs, but never at the price of not pushing forward their nuclear program.
The harsh economic situation in Iran is making the public outcry for the first time to stop pouring money to the proxies like Hamas and Hezbollah and keep the money in Iran.
Experts thought that if real economic hardship came, the Iranian people would be blaming, the external powers for putting sanctions in place. But that isn't what's happening. I mean, the Iranian people understand that it's because of Ahmadinejad's very hard-nosed policies that these sanctions were brought upon them.